So here's the second cake that I made for this party. This is for the second birthday of Caden, and Caden is the younger brother of Patricia. And I just told Caden's mom that I'll take care of his cake, so that Patricia will not just worry about what the cake's gonna look like. So this is definitely gonna be a surprise for all of them because they have no idea what the cake looks like. It's a very small cake actually, and you can make this in a day. I literally made this yesterday along with all the toppers for the other cake. It took the whole day though, pretty much the whole day to make it. And I guess the key in making all the figures there is to have a picture right next to you. They're not exact, but they come, decently close to what the characters look like. As you can see, the cake itself is not perfectly, neat, I'd say. Not a perfect rectangle, and that is because it's my first time to make a cake like this. It's so small, and my idea was to literally have my boy bring it to Caden because they're best buds. So the flaw, I guess, is miscalculating this part. So the cake board underneath is where I screwed in the dowels. So if you look at the dowels, they're screwed in. I just drilled a hole, and I'm gonna post pictures of, while I was making this, so you guys can have an idea on how it was made in case you want to make something similar. It's the same process, kind of securing these posts. It's the same process that I used for the boxing ring. But here what I found was it was small enough to be supported by the dowels, so it was stable, and it was a toolbox. And it was just so cool. when it was finally finished, my son kept saying Manny when he saw the toolbox. The only thing that was really not the same as in the cartoon was this. I don't have red paint, so I just kind of made use of what I had. The candles I kind of thought of last minute, but they're really cool because they're like screws that are half in. And he's 2 years old, so I think the only guy I missed out here, because he's not in the picture, I just realized, was Flicker. So everybody's here: Rusty, Turner, Felipe, Stretch, who's that? I think she's Dusty, and Pat, I'm a Hammer, and Squeeze. See that? So my little boy's gonna bring him, and I just made his name and just put tons of nails on it. Also, the learning thing about making this cake is I also used an airbrush. So if you use the chroma, I think those are chroma colors for the airbrush, and there's a bit of shortening or grease on your gum paste, it's gonna have a little of a mottled effect, which I kind of saw also in what Laura Poopy was showing us. So, well, anyway, it doesn't really, take away from the whole image of the cake. Kind of looks okay because the toolbox is supposed to look rustic anyway. But for those guys who are gonna try, airbrushing for the first time, and this is just one of my couple of attempts, well, that's one of the learning things. But the nice thing about that is that it can turn white into blood red, as you can see, brick red, more properly. So you don't have to knead in all the colors like you would normally do. So there you go. So my best bud Caden, I hope that you're gonna squeal when you see this, because Jared can't get his hands off him, and we have to pry him from this cake. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoy this, and you guys have a great day.